hope everybody in the chat can hear me. Awesome. And hi, Tawako. Nice to see you come back. Nice to see everybody here, actually. I'm a little bit humbled by all of this. I won't lie. Okay. Just give it those last couple of minutes. Well, actually, not couple of minutes. We're live now. Best time I made it on time. Yeah, you did come back, Tawako, and things are certainly getting interesting up in here. That's for darn tootin'. Ah, I have got a drink with me as well. Pays to be prepared. Because I certainly ain't. Oh dear Lord. Alright, let's load game. Okay, well, just a brief interlude. Where last we left off, things started getting freaky. Very, very freaky with the realization that things aren't as they seem, and this isn't quite the dating sim that feel I had been led into. It's somewhat darker and scarier. We've been trying to woo Natsuki in the or the second one we've been trying to woo was Natsuki, and things haven't gone to plan, and we've ended up with a weird scene with Yuri and a book. I'm sorry to mess up your plans there, Massey. Yes, and when we read Natsuki's poem, things weren't as they seemed. We were left with a lovely little image, which probably haunted my waking nightmares. And now we have to read Monika's poem. So let's get to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika. Hi again, Chris. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. How can we not notice horrible stuff is going down? Or I'm wondering, does the protagonist realise this stuff is happening? Weird. Certainly is, Lauren. Certainly is. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. ... All right. Great job, Chris. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know what, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? But I'm pretty sure I chose options leading more towards Natsuki, so you're bending reality again, aren't you, Monika? I know it's you. You can't fool me. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, no. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colours, they won't. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Wow, this is all messed up. Red, green, blue, and I'm going to assume endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a, my god, like playing a knife and on a breathing rib cage. Wow. Delete her. Oh my god. Yep, here we go. Here we go. It's coming. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. It's missing half of the words. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Don't fuck with Monica. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game, as if it matters. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wow, you know what? This game. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I wonder. Do I pick Yuri now that she's back? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Huh? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A taut harness. Parabolic gearbox, extending universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks, every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. And this has got to lead back to Monica's poem earlier about a knife over breathing rib cages, I wonder. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... ... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Can you keep the poem, though? Oh, you can keep the poem, though, sorry. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Would we like to read it, ladies and gentlemen? I think I know the answer. Well, surely. Because I'm about to poo my pants, aren't I? Okay, a joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realised she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Well, if that isn't pointing towards Sayori, I don't know what is. I'm about to jump. Oh, look, there we go. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to get over to... We have something we need to go over today. So, if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, God. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a connection of mine as well. Why it's red? Why has it gone black? Why has it gone black? It's gone black. Game's crashed. Okay, stream over, guys. Ah, Jesus Christ. Woo. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Chris joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Chris? Come on. You can't take advantage of Chris to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Chris joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Chris isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Chris want to get more members too. Not if you're going to keep knocking them off, love. Right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Chris, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, if the game had it its way, probably some poon, but you know. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? ... Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is that a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Wow, I really couldn't read that sentence. My God. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Chris. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ugh. Oh, now I get the eye thing you have been going on about. I get it now. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Chris? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. It's already a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Yeah, you got a little something in your eye. Little something in your eye there, Yuri. Right there, it's dripping. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Oh, Mahoney, that was terrible. I see what you did there. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Chris? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Chris before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as the president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, now you're mine. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Chris, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. No. I would really hate to see you unhappy. The screen's fading. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you. You know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how many Natsuki, or with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Here we go with another poem. Are we gonna keep on with Natsuki? We're gonna get her killed horribly. Maybe cut to death with a knife by Yuri. Yeah. Okay. We'll go milk. Let's try and keep this Natsuki focused. Play. Sunny. Giggle. Yeah, we're keeping this Natsuki. What the hell? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 of 20. Oh my god, this game's broken. Shiny. Starscape. What the hell? Okay, too late for peace. Sorry. Choose the next one there, Mahoney. Oh, okay. Eternity. Huh. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Alright, I'll give you some time. Choose the next one, Mahoney. I can have a little drink while I wait. I'm thinking flower. Let's go flower. No, that was a Natsuki one. Strawberry. Okay. Doki Doki. I'm getting a lot of ones here. Unstable. That was a Euro job. Oh wow, did that go up or down? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Apparently 12. Okay. Fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it is going up. Hair. Candy. Let's go bunny. We are really going for Natsuki here. We'll save Natsuki, guys. Friends. Natsuki's getting saved. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Smile. Cheer. I'm really gonna piss Yuri off with all of this. Kawaii. Skipping. Okay. It wasn't letting me. Sorry, Mahoney. We got through it though. Hi, Chris. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today. What have you put in it? Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Oh, really, Mahoney? Damn it. I did see something jump up earlier, but I couldn't quite... That's weird. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Huh? ... Wow. That's harsh, man. Hello, Elliot Vernon. Oh, Elliot! Hot damn! Oh, and welcome back, Grumpy Cat. Honestly, Grumpy Cat, no, unfortunately, I've had a bit of a busy day today. I will be getting, or will be going back over. There's loads I've missed. Although, actually saying that, I did go back and have a look at the picture of Sayori while she was swinging around. And, yes, I did notice the blood on the hands. Although, I felt I probably could have examined that scene a little better, but it changed so quickly. Anyway, back to Monica. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again? Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. That's quite alright, Elliot. And thank you for yours. More sweets. Great. My kids are going to love you. Because they're going to be bouncing off the walls. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion? It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Chris, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Chris is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. That was so cute. Actually, Yuri looks so cute then, bless her. Even though she is a crazy bitch. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise... Oh god, that picture of Sayori's back in the back. I've just noticed. Oh man, that's so sick. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. What's she gonna do? Cut herself and bleed into it so I drink her blood? Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah! Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ... 10 minutes pass. Wow, that's a long time to get water. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Yeah, the music's changed. Yay, we're all happy here, right? Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Holy smokes. Kia! Whoa, 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 what? What the hell? Okay. New theory. I know you've all seen what happens in this game, but bear with me for a second. I'm thinking Monica's the bad guy here, but I'm starting to wonder if whether or not she's the one trying to tell me something indirectly, and Yuri's the black sheep here. Is Yuri pulling the strings on this temporal disturbance? Because she was the one that mentioned that weird book that seemed important, I guess. Oh well, let's continue. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Chris, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little bit to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri! Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Chris. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Chris, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Easier on your back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I don't think you're wrong there, Massey. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because my... Or it's most likely because my... Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Do you want a sweetie, little kid? I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Dem words, dem mighty, mighty words. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any... She holds it so I don't have any harder time of Wow, I cannot read this sentence. Let me have a drink. Oh god, I've got to go back to school. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. That was a strange sentence. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Chris? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Chris? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Chris? My heart. Wow, things are going about a mile a minute here, guys. My heart won't stop pounding, Chris. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Chris? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. God damn! Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. This is creepy. Very creepy. Jesus Christ. Look deep into them eyes, Mahoney? I really, really don't think so. It's time to share the poems. Shh, holy Christ. Who should I share my poem to first? Okay, let's go top down again. Let's see if we get Natsuki doing some bizarre bizarre stuff. Killing Google Chrome since 2018. You're welcome, Mahoney. And I'm sorry about your toast, Massey. I certainly hope it wasn't butter side down. ... This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about riding, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down. Oh, that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? This is going to be more gobbledygook, isn't it? And she's going to do some weird, crazy stuff with her eyes. Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up. But there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try better friends, or wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Wow, here we go. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Chris? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Ugh. Oh my god. She's in the chat. She's in the chat. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. What? What? Stop breaking my game, Monica. I'll see you in the chat. Who should I show my poem to next? Gee, I wonder if it mattered. Let's show it to Yuri, because I am not going to show it to Monica. Because I don't care about Monica. She's a wicked evil person. And mad to boot. Yuri, Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Chris, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Chris. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. That is some deep, dark cursive there with blood and... Please God, tell me that's not urine. Tell me that's tea. Here we go. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you could tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Oh, gross. You see, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I touched a poem that was caked in wee. Who should I show my poem to next? Chris, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have any choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me, hee hee! To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. No, not when you're mind-fucking them. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Oh, crap. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes? A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognise. The person I didn't recognise told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating errors. Common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the... Or we can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make my decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Chris? Chris is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Chris around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Chris decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Chris make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Chris, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Make the choice, okay? Well, it's going to be No. Come on. Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Monica. Who are we gonna choose? Monica! Let's go. Yay, you picked me. Can we meet at your house this weekend? I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. No, you're right, Natsuki. It isn't because I fucking chose you. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Chris for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Chris away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're kind of scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Yeah, I struggled, but I won, and the game cheated me, Massey. Hey, Chris. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Chris, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Chris. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Chris, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? This music and the sound, the ambience, by the way, I am going to point this out. I'm hearing it. It's creepy as fuck. alright? Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Chris. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes or no, make your choice. Alright, calm down, Lewis. You'll get spam banned. Okay, so are we going yes or no? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Massey says no, Savage says yes, Lewis says yes. To be honest, I don't really want to go with this batshit bitch, if I'm totally honest. No. Well, that sure was something. Damn. Stabbed through the heart, and I was to blame. She gave love a bad name. Yes, I know my choices hurt people. It'd probably be worse if you said yes. Damn, you know. I wonder what would have happened if I did say yes. It's a shame saving means nothing. Gobbledygook, gobbledygook, gobbledygook. Gobbledygook, gobbledygook, gobbledygook. Gobbledygook, gobbledygook, gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. Gook, gook. You crazy as a fox. Is that trying to say senpai? Oh, that burns. Keeping an eye on the screen. Nothing, you know. Wow. Yeah, I kind of figured this was all junk stuff. I don't want to click too fast, though, in case I end up over-clicking. It's happened. Do I just have to keep clicking here? Oh, what does the history say? The hell? Welcome to the Literary Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now you're a club member. You can help me... help make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the decisively cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid... decisively cute girl. Sweetheart has always been a dream of mine. Come true, club, happiness. Packs an assertive punch, Yuri. Sweetheart, wow. Okay. The history is screwed up. I'm going to be clicking loads and something's going to jump at me, isn't it? Ah, do I just click skip? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I would have been there for like weeks. Okay. I'm so glad somebody pointed out the skip feature to me. See me in 2 days. Look at her eyes and the blood. Her eyes seem to be changing colour and she's getting even more paler. I don't know if that's just the screen texture or what, but... yeah, I figured she was probably decaying at a rapid rate here. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... yeah! Ah! Oh, Oh, nice. Natsuki runs away. ... I'm here. Chris, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend, Chris? Oh, geez. I didn't realise the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What? Oh, snap. Stop it, you bitch. No! I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Wow, you sicko. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Ooh, okay. Getting into some nitty gritty. Hi again, Chris. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Chris. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Well, when you force somebody to act against their own nature, their subconscious mind will naturally fight to regain control. Unfortunately, driving them mad in the process. I'm so sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Chris? Are all the girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Chris. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of reach. I'm trapped, Chris, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Chris. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities decide only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just a game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Chris, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. Even there's nothing else in this game, when there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Chris, will you go out with me? Well, not like I have an option. Window 1? No. Window 2? Let me out, please. Curtain shut on that one, halfway at least. Nope. Oh, is there a door over here? Damn it. Gee, I wonder what I get to choose. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Chris. You know, thinking about it, actually, I probably should have just exited the game at that point. Wow, would that have pissed her off. Damn. Too late now. You really are my everything, Chris. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left in here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Chris. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Wow. Monica, Moika, Monic, Onna, Monica. Yeah. Okay, I really don't think it matters what I choose at this point. Oh man. I really wish there was an eye there. Right there. Oink. Oink oink. Mooka. Moonka. Hi again, Chris. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Chris. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is all for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us and end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Oh man, wow. So I wonder if you can go back to play the game. I can't remember who said it in the chat. Someone about copying the character files and putting them somewhere else. I wonder if deleting her from the character file will break the game. That's interesting. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Chris? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? What? Hi everyone. That's fucking creepy as shit. Right there. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see, do you want to see a trick? Oh crap, is she going to kill the stream? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Oh crap, what's she going to do? Are you ready? She's going to jump scare us. She's going to jump scare us. She's going to jump scare us. Oh, you bitch. I'm just kidding. Wow, that actually had me going there for a second. Hot dog. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Ah! Shit. Did I scare you? Yes. You're so cute. Anyway, Chris, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not looking at this bitch, because she's going to jump scare me again. No, I keep looking. Ah! Well, I guess that's it then. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if, after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Chris. Only makes me wonder what the hell she's doing to my game files right now. This game is so good though! Wow! This is really intelligent. I'll tell you, the creators of the game really outdid themselves with this. I actually look forward to the next one they're making if what's said is true. Who knows, Mahoney? By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place, which is why I have a British accent, you see. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were at home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're all alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Man, creepy bitch. I'm going to try and take this to the game. Is that something you recommend, Mahoney, to turn the game off and on again? Or is this something you've witnessed? Or is he just going to keep going on with the creepy subtext? Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I could help but say it again. Or couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? I'm making fun of you now. Ooh. Is it worth going through all of this dialogue at least once, though, Mahoney? Because, I mean, obviously I don't want to waste anyone's time here. I mean, is anything she doing pertinent to the situation of the game? 52 conversations. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realise you're feeling really anxious. And you're sitting there like, well, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. And that makes you even more anxious. Okay, Mahoney. Haha, that's the worst. Let's see if I can quit. Will she let me quit? What, literally shutting the game down and then coming back in, yeah? Well, alright then. Let's give that a shot. Things might go weird with the stream, guys. Yes, I want to quit. Oh. DDLC.exe has stopped working. Close program. Black screen. Let's go. Doki Doki. Whoa! Hang on. I'll give it a chance to load in. Hopefully it loads back. Ah, there we go. You are one creepy ass bitch. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Chris, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? Damn. Is there any way to get out of this then? Or do I have to, like, reinstall the game or something? Or do I just skip? Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Chris. It's just the two of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even worth doing. Or going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now, where was I? Yes. Yes, I am using OBS. We've had the whole she said hello to everybody in the chat recording thing. Creepy. Okay, so I'm going to assume then that I need to quit, and do I need to delete Monica and reload the game? Okay. Oh, I can delete Monica now without quitting. Okay, let's break this bitch. Where do I go for that again? No. Nope, wrong. It's in this one. Oh, delete her later. Not yet. Okay, well, I've got the file open, ready to murder this hose beast. I did quit. Or I closed the game. And then loaded it back up. That's why you got a black screen just now. Did you miss that bit, Massey? Or do I need to quit again? Do it again! Do it again! Okay, let's quit. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, well, I've quit out. That's that. And we'll load the game back up. This is the weirdest thing ever. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? That's it. You're dying. Ready? Bye, bitch! Ah, the game folder's empty. Bye! Oh, what's happening? Chris, what's happening to me? It hurts! It hurts so much! Help me, Chris! Base. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its ongoing mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not exist. Help me! Monica does not exist. Monica does not exist. Did you do this to me, Chris? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Chris. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind, just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be this horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Chris, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. No! Die! I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me like this? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong to. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Chris? I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you... Yeah, damn right. She killed Sayori, James. I'm with you on this one, brother. Then... Blah, 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 blah. Whoa! Hey! And now I have 3 characters back in my bio dudes. Whew, man alive, she was a dark. You know, I kind of feel bad for her, actually. I mean, you kind of get the gist that she's the one pulling the strings behind the whole mess, but... I mean, Jesus. That's twisted, man. Okay, well, murder is murder. I don't blame you, James. But it is just a game after all. Or so she kept telling us anyway. So, do I just start a new game then, and we get to live happily ever after with whomever we choose? Well, alright then. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Chris! Well, there already is. There already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. Whew, at least she isn't hanging around anymore. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Chris, are you proud of me? Eh? What for? You know. For waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. That's pretty messed up. I'm not deleting Sayori. We just got her back. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Chris, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offence to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realise that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah? Chris? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're this Chris that I... Oh, damn it, I clicked too soon. Thank you for stopping by. Is she girl 1 or girl 2? I can't remember! It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. We're working? Chris, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate. What an appropriate date for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Can I just ask? I mean, I really don't want any spoilers, but I'm going to ask. Do we still get weird twisted shit? Or has that ended now that What's Her Chops has been deleted? Stop making assumptions. Oh god. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I'm playing, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle and take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh, this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Chris, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? We already know the kinds of things you like, Yuri. Bleh. Well, deleted account. You have missed us removing... no, we've deleted Monica. We killed the bitch. I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Don't say it like that, Mahoney. For God's sake, she's got to be dead. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Chris wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Chris? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it would be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing the literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then this is for Yuri. Eh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, which has got me a little worried, Massey. I'm a little bit scared dark things are still going to happen. Because to be fair, I mean, the only thing that really happened to Natsuki was she threw up and ran off. Nothing really bad happened to her. She just got removed. Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Well, yeah, true, deleted account. That was a bit harsh. Ugh. I think everyone likes you too, Chris. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Chris. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey Chris, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Chris. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. Well, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh my god.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Yeah, I know, I probably crushed her voice.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
This is actually a lovely little ditty.
Flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
Oh, hang on.
What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Is that loud enough for you guys?
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when
If I turn it up any louder, deleted account, I'm going to blow out my eardrums.
what will it take just for me to have it all?
I think that's about as loud as I can go for now. But I've cranked everything up except the in-game music, and I can't do that because I'm not in the menu.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who
No, she hasn't.
Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your
Well, thank you very much, deleted account. I appreciate that very much. And I'm glad I can bring you content you enjoy.
I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. Actually, I'm going to turn it down in case something screamy happens and I blow out my eardrums. So bear with me, guys, while I just crank the volume back down. Okay, calm down, calm down. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. So is that it then? Is that the end of the game? Is there multiple endings? Error script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. Gotta look at all the CGS in the first act of the game. Excuse my, what's the word I'm looking for? Ignorance. But what's a CGS? Ah, yes, I did notice the images were getting deleted as the thingy scrolled down. Ooh. So then, ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand and right. Yeah, you go down each of the girls' paths, and each girl gets 1 CG a day. Okay. That might have to be something I do in my downtime then. But anyway, I've got to say, this game was brilliantly crafted. Actually, you know what? I mean, do you guys want me to, would you like me to try and stream the other paths? Okay, well, what I'll do is... I'll look up a guide, so then that way I can get down the right paths without going down the same ones. So, but I won't be doing that tonight. For tonight, I think we'll end it there for tonight. As yet again, I've got to be up early in the morning. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Yes, that's a good point. Deleted account. You can skip scene text. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I did put a thingy on. I did set a notification up to let people know when it was going live. I apologise if you didn't catch that. But yeah, no, I'll definitely try going down the other paths to get the full ending, because this game is really interesting and it's really quite good, even despite the jump scare parts. I'm sure you all enjoyed listening to me squeal. Thank you, Massey. I do apologise, deleted account. I did put it there. I'm sorry. You can check some of the theories of this game, and Yuri is probably going to be the antagonist of the next game. With a new PewDiePie in no time. I wouldn't go that far, deleted. So, what now? What now? I'm going to bed. I'm actually surprised that I managed to finish this game in the allotted time I'd set for myself, which was 2 hours. And we are 15 seconds away from that now. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm glad you've all enjoyed it. And I hope to see you again, well, when I probably start streaming this one. What I'll do is I'll also post up a list somewhere of the games that I have, and y'all can vote on which one you'd like to see me play next. How about that? Is that something y'all would like to see? Okay, cool. I'll figure something out. Yes, I'll post something on the fan Discord server, which can be found in the link in the description. There's a link that you can click on, and yeah, you can jump into the Discord chat. Anyway, thanks for watching. I must go, and yes, I hope to see you on the next stream. Like I say, I'm going to look up a guide, look up some theories for the game, because it really does have me quite intrigued, and I'll see about getting some of the other paths done, because I'm keen to see some of the other endings as well. Okay? Toodaloo, folks.